Recently, I have had a lot of questions on how I have lost the baby weight so quickly. Mainly, these questions are coming from Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, you definitely should. But I post a lot on there kind of about the diet plan that I've been doing, and I will get to that in a minute. But if you don't follow me there, I will leave it here somewhere. That way you can get a little bit more insight into my life, I guess. But anyways, I've had a lot of questions about, will you do a what I eat in a day video now that I have been trying to lose a little bit of the baby weight? And thankfully that baby weight has come off pretty quickly. I only gained 19 pounds my pregnancy. That's actually the most that I have gained in, like, out of the 3 of my pregnancies. 19 was the most. I lost all of that probably about a week or 2 after he was born. I don't remember exactly, but I weighed myself and I was back to my starting weight. However, up until about 6 weeks postpartum, I stayed at that weight. Like, my weight did not go down at all, and I'm very thankful that I was able to get back to my pre-pregnancy weight quickly. However, I still felt like I wanted to lose a little bit more weight. So I was able to lose 5 pounds in a week, and that might sound a little bit crazy, but it's true. And I also lost 3 inches, which is crazy. Now, I cannot attest all this to my own like diet plan. I actually followed Nancy Anderson's diet plan, and I will leave all of her information below. This is not sponsored at all. I bought the plan on my own and I decided to try it out, and it has definitely been working for me. Now, I have followed the plan like 80-20, I would say. I have not followed it 100% to the T. I feel like the way that I need to lose weight is not an extremely drastic amount, but I've heard really good things if you follow it 100%. But I would say that 5 pounds in a week and 3 inches around my waist is a pretty big deal. And my husband has also lost 8 pounds as well. So I'm pretty much just going to go over what I eat in a day. I don't do a whole lot of exercise. In fact, I've only actually been running and worked out once. You can't exactly be released to work out until 6 weeks postpartum. So once that 6 weeks hit, I actually started the Nancy Anderson plan, and I also started running, but running hurts my boobs because I'm breastfeeding, so it's a little bit more difficult. I do like to go on walks with my kids. I like to get out of the house. I like to stay moving. I like to stay active. I don't really sit down on the couch very much and just like chill out and hang out. So just keep moving. But if you're looking for a more dramatic weight loss, I would say you probably need to add in a few workouts a week. But this video is not going to be like how I work out or showing you workouts that I don't do. Do you know what I mean? This is gonna be mainly about what I eat in a day. If you want a meal plan for the entire month, if you want a grocery list, if you want it planned out meal by meal, that is going to be in Nancy Anderson's plan, which I will let you decide if you want to purchase that or not. I pretty much eat the same thing almost every day with a few like variations, but this is typically what I eat. And so if you're kind of looking for like a quick weight loss or a post-baby, postpartum weight loss, I feel like this will definitely help you out. I do feel like abs are made in the kitchen, so it's really all about what you eat. I just felt so much better about myself after eating a whole lot better. I just thought that I would share what I eat in a day because so many people were requesting it, and yeah, we'll go from there. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the description box below. I will gladly be able to help you out. So let's go ahead and go throughout my day, and I will show you guys what I eat.
So in the morning, I will usually have some kind of eggs, either boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, or in an omelet. This morning, I'm going to be having hard-boiled eggs, and I usually have about 3 or 4 of them, and then I will put salt and pepper and Trader Joe's everything but the bagel seasoning. If I don't have eggs, I will have turkey sausage, and this is usually the sausage that I have. cut out all dairy from my diet, so when I make my chai teas in the morning, I use almond milk and this skinny latte by Tazo.
My little one hanging out with me right here, but I'm going to show you guys some options that I would eat for a snack. So I will have my breakfast that I just showed you, and then I will have a snack a few hours later, and I'll give you a couple options of what I might have. Typically my go-to snack is carrots and hummus. I will scoop out like 2-ish spoonfuls of hummus and then pretty much just eat as many carrots as I want, really, until the hummus is gone. So that is like my preferred snack, really. I'll also do tuna with vegan mayo if I'm feeling adventurous, I guess you would say. So one of those two usually would be my mid-morning snack. For lunch, I will typically do like a big salad, and this is baby spinach spring mix. You can pretty much use whatever you want except for romaine right now, which I think they recalled because it has E. coli or something, at least in Texas anyways. But spinach and kale will give you some kind of nutrition. Actually, not some kind, a lot of nutrition, and romaine doesn't have that much. Or like iceberg lettuce or something. So I try to use a mix of baby spinach or kale. I can't do all kale because I don't love the way that it tastes. So I will do spinach, and then I add some chicken on it, just grilled chicken. And this is easiest for me because you can just microwave it. Of course, you can make your own chicken, slice it up or shred it up or whatever you want to do, but honestly, I don't have that much time to do that. So this is just what works best for me. If you get the grilled lean chicken and put it on top of your salad. I will also add hard-boiled eggs as well. Usually just one, since I had them for breakfast. If I didn't have them for breakfast, I'll add more than that, but sometimes you can kind of overdo it on the eggs, so I'll add at least one of those for some more protein, and then pretty much any vegetables that you want. I've got some tomatoes here, and then I also have some bell peppers. You can add whatever veggies that you want to it. I do not add cheese because I am doing no gluten and no dairy. I don't think I mentioned that before, but then my dressing, I will either do like a vinegar and oil, or like a balsamic vinaigrette or something like that. And then I'm also gonna make some Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts so much. And since they are veggie, I kind of feel like I can just snack on these all day. So if I want something to snack on, I will eat these. So I'm gonna show you how I make these. I promise I make them really good. And if you try them, you might actually like Brussels sprouts. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this salad together.
So small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down.
With my salad, I will either have water or I will have a Zevia. And Zevia is like the best thing on planet Earth, in my opinion. So if you're used to drinking sodas, this stuff will replace your sodas, and it actually tastes really good. There is no artificial sweetener, there is no sugar. Yeah, and this one is caffeine free. So I only drink caffeine in the morning. After 12, I drink everything caffeine free. I don't even notice a difference between this one and the other one, but the cream soda is my favorite. It is like having a root beer float minus the ice cream and the root beer. It is so good. So if you're looking for an alternative to soda, Zevia is the bomb. I found mine at Target, and my local HEB, since I live in Texas, also carries them, but I'm sure that you could Google it, find out where they carry them at. But I mean, pretty much everywhere has a Target, so this stuff is like the best. So if you cannot get through the day without a sweet treat, that is me. I've done it before, but it's really hard, and for my sanity, I really need something sweet. So these are a few of the options that I eat if I am like craving something sweet. This is my first pick. These go really quickly around our house because my husband actually likes them. They are the dark chocolate nuts and sea salt. This tastes like a candy bar, almost like a Snickers bar. It is so good. It is definitely gluten-free, so I will have one of these. Another thing that I really like are these Hail Mary snacks, and they are, this one is caramel sea salt, but the chocolate chip cookie dough is to die for. They're made with coconut flour, I think, because you can definitely taste, or not coconut flour, made with shredded coconut and coconut oil. You can definitely taste the coconut in them, so if you don't like coconut, you're not gonna like these, but I don't know, they're so good. They're gluten-free and dairy-free, so they work both ways if you're gluten-free or dairy-free, or you just want to be like I am. I don't have to be gluten or dairy-free, but ever since I stopped eating dairy, this little guy has been much happier, so I think it's very possible that he had a dairy or milk protein allergy. I know you can order these on Amazon, but they carry them at my HEB in like the health foods area, so maybe check your grocery store and see if they have them. And then my other option is a Perfect Bar. Guys, these are so dang good. This is like a huge treat. Now this has 13 grams of protein. It says 20 plus superfoods, and if you read the back, it's got things like kale and carrot and like vegetables, and when I taste it, I'm like, this doesn't taste like vegetables. This is really good. They have to be refrigerated, so if you're looking for them in the grocery store, you'll find them in the refrigerated section. I found mine at Target, and Starbucks sometimes actually has them too, so I'm sure they're a lot cheaper if you find them somewhere else. But I think they were like 2 for $4 at Target, but these are a huge treat. There's one called dark chocolate chip and peanut butter. It tastes like a cookie, like no joke, and these are gluten-free. So if you have to be gluten-free, these are so good. Those are my picks for a sweet snack if you like salty snacks. My other snack throughout the day would be pistachios. These are good in moderation. I don't think you should eat the whole bag in one sitting, but they're definitely a good like salty option if you crave salty snacks. And so when I do my Brussels sprouts, I just cut off this part right here. And then I will put them over here on my lined foil. And I preheat the oven to 350. Now I'm gonna take my coconut oil and I'm gonna melt it just in this bowl, about like a tablespoon or so. I'm going to drizzle it all over the Brussels sprouts. I feel like this is what makes it taste so good, is using coconut oil. Now over the top of the Brussels sprouts, I'm gonna do salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some parsley. You can use whatever you want. This is just the combination that I like to do. And then after I do all that, I will just kind of like mix it all up and get it all kind of even. All right, so I took them out after about 20 minutes, and this is what they look like. I wait till they're a little bit brown on the edge, and they are so good. And I don't feel guilty about when I want a snack. I can snack on these all day long. And so for dinner, I'm gonna be making chicken. And on this meal diet plan, whatever, it's a lot of chicken. You can never go wrong with grilled chicken. So I've got chicken breasts right here. I'm just gonna put them in the oven. I'm gonna go ahead and do all of them. That way I can kind of like prep for the week. And if I don't ever feel like cooking, there's some chicken breasts already ready to go in the refrigerator. And then I'm gonna be making quinoa. So I like to get my quinoa from Trader Joe's. I just find it the easiest. You just put it in the microwave, it cooks that way. You can buy the little tiny little quinoa grains. I actually have some in my pantry. It's just you have to boil them in a pot and it takes time and all that. I'm all about like the convenience. So then I will either have my Brussels sprouts that I made with it earlier, or I'll make another vegetable like green beans or broccoli or asparagus. Asparagus is my favorite. But I already made Brussels sprouts, so I'll probably just end up eating those with it tonight. dinner. I've got the quinoa, Brussels sprouts, and chicken. Sometimes I like to put like some hot sauce on my quinoa, but I really like quinoa. I know some people have an issue getting it down, but I don't have a problem with any of this, and it's all really, really good for you. You could exchange this out for a different vegetable if you wanted to, or instead of this, you could do fish probably, but this is a pretty staple meal here in our house lately. I hope you guys all enjoyed this vlog on what I eat in a day. My kids are about to come out the door. I think we may go on a walk here in a minute to kind of end the day. Now, if I get hungry between dinner and bedtime, I will usually have like a banana and some almond butter. That's kind of like my go-to snack at night, just because there's such a long span between dinner and when I go to bed, because I go to bed pretty late. So that is it. If you guys are interested, definitely check out Nancy Anderson's 30-day slim down. I just told you what I eat personally. It's got a whole like meal plan for you if you're really interested in losing a lot more weight than what I'm doing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.